Oh, you tuned in? Oh, that might be Miz is tuned. Wait, yeah, it's me taking another Swisher out the pack.
Damn, why he fighting everybody?
I like to smoke one before my game, important games like this, and then have one rolled up for halftime.
He
Feel
pissing
me?
everybody off.
Sometimes at halftime you need that little that blunt to help me settle down, depending on what's going on. If I'm rattled for a comeback, or if I'm in the lead to keep, being smart.
Why is everybody fighting in
Is people really fighting at the 85 South show or something?
here? No.
Oh,
No, they don't let people fight in there.
oh okay.
They have a good way of making crazy people sit down and stuff.
Yeah.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the inner heart.
A desync has occurred.
Who is this fight? Me?
What he send a picture of?
somebody in the phone talking fighting. What is the problem around here? What is in the air?
My dude has 9 more reception yards than his dude, right? And his dude has 30 more catches than mine.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike
we
any
read
other
it
in
now.
sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired
we
up as
about
their
to kick
guys
off
are
now.
ready to do battle.
He kick
between
off
the
first, so that means he
Indianapolis
get ball back
Colts
at the half.
and the
I gotta make sure I play
Baltimore
smart
Ravens.
until, you know what I mean?
The
Gotta do my
NFL season
thing.
has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Justin Houston in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to the theater and saw that horror movie and it stuck with you for a while and you were a little bit jumpy? Well, if you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback, he might be a little jumpy as well. Might throw off his timing.
Yeah, it'd be jumpy, but sorry, Bob and Linda wouldn't let me see a PG movie until I was 17.
Well, that's just good parenting.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure
How many do I get usually? I'm close to 100.
Inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Rolling to his right. He'll run it. Give him a couple.
He's already got 43 right now.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 3rd and goal, Jackson.
Fucking collapsed down on me.
A sack back at the 7. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And this is caught.
Touchdown. Come on, what?
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so
They
let's
gay.
sort this out. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They'll run on first down. Taylor. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll run with Taylor. He'll have a first down past the 40. That one 28 yards on the ground. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had the pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
They'll try to throw now. Brissett. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Dumbass.
It's picked up by the Ravens. Shoves him aside.
Damn, if only he was faster.
All the way down to the 35. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun.
Yeah.
It's Elliott. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses.
I just threw an interception like a dumbass. Down to the 2, though.
And he may want to track down that football because
I'm
that's
dumb.
interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back near his goal line, Brissett. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines.
Damn, man. We almost had that shot. I should have knew it was coming there.
The 15. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Here's Taylor. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They run with Hines. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Now a 1st down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. He's got the 1st down here inside.
Damn, he got me too. Nice touchdown.
Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, touchdown number 15 on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. Early in November. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Darius Leonard in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. 3rd down here.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we drop. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
Fuck, I don't know how he's able to get through there, man. That's what I hate. Motherfuckers just slicing me up with this run game.
48 yards. So So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st down, it's Hines. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still
I missed the hit stick, too. I tried to pop his tight end. God damn it.
Trey Burton, his 5th touchdown now
Nice
on the
pass.
year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. McLaughlin for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
And he get the ball back at the half. That's what sucks, man.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Gotta try to make something happen in 41 seconds.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that.
And now this is intercepted.
And I threw another interception. God damn it.
Picked up by Rocky.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
They take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able
Trying to get out of this quarter. Nigga, stop forcing shit. Facts, bro. I'm already knowing, man.
As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first
I am
half.
forcing
So
shit.
now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, Brissett. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered
Damn, where that
offense
motherfucker come from, man? I didn't see that dude coming off the edge right there.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson, he's going deep for Brown. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
31's the mic. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! 31's the mic. Hey, tight down. There you go. 31's the mic. Check that out.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Thanks, right? It's a little bit of something.
Ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff...
Somebody grab that motherfucker.
The entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On second down.
Oh, that should have been a fumble.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
He hit him for the first down, too, though. That sucks.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Taylor.
That shit, Patrick Queen.
A gain of 3, second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
From the 36,
thank you.
For Hilton, and it's intercepted.
Good pick. Let's go.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by
He got that outside contain, man. With that fucking thing, I can't get out that outside.
Make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Fuck, okay.
Here's Jackson, gonna throw again. And an alley to run. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Come on.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now.
I thought it was too, bro. I thought it was just gonna be able to go.
Thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Why did it make me go so slow with Trust?
Losing yardage back to the 15.
Probably tired.
He lost 6 there on the first down play. On second and goal, Jackson.
Don't make him lose that much yards. Come on, bro. Get off me.
In there for the sack, and he's
damn.
the all-time record. That's number 19.
Like, bro, I get off of one and then another motherfucker grabs me. Like, come on. Like, go, man. Like, I'm faster than him.
The trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Jackson. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that is incomplete.
Shit.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game.
Motherfucker is back there, you know what I mean? Like, shit.
They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
It's running out of steam.
Oh my God, and I missed it with Justin Tuck. Come
And
on.
this score will stay right where it is. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack.
All right, I just get no luck, man. No love, man.
So now
Shit
following
is
the
tough.
big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
I know he's QB containing on defense, bro. Every play.
Here's Hines. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. On 2nd down now, it's Taylor.
I made him stumble. How? I hit him and made him stumble. Come on. I didn't even touch him, it said.
A great play there.
That's
His
wild.
11th touchdown of the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
That is fucking wild. Okay.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT.
I didn't even know.
And it's 21-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. From the 27, Jackson flushed out right. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. A first down carry by Elliott. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Jackson buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quitting him.
0.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. Fourth down, here's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down.
Everyone gears up for third down, talks about the importance of it. But fourth down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on fourth down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, Brissett. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he finally
That motherfucker had somebody wide open. That was good shit.
21.
That motherfucker was wide.
Big play there for Indy. 46
That's some real NFL shit right there.
Gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Brissett under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Another try after the first down sack. Brissett complete to Hilton.
Damn it, and I missed like a dummy.
Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now Jackson on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. This time, Jackson will throw it. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Jackson. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
Sack City. Sack City, baby.
Here's Sam Cook now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Fielded at about the 28. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, Taylor. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
This is 3rd and goal. Brissett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Colts, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
What's up? Right.